What is up, guys? It is Take a Look here, bringing you part 3 of the WWE 2K18 roster reveal, and there are some pretty good names in there. Not the names I was expecting just yet, but there are some pretty nice names in there nonetheless. So basically what I'm going to do with this video is I'm going to show you the screenshots as I read out like the roster reveal and as I read out the names on the list, right? And then I'll put up some promotional images, at which point I will talk about what I feel about the game so far and how it's shaping up. So on screen right now you'll probably see a load of like these promotional screens and some screenshots and stuff like that before we get into it. So as I'm looking now at the page, I'll read out the rest of the reveal to you. Right, we have Kevin Owens, Samoa Joe, Big Cass, Rusev, Finn Balor, Chris Jericho, Rick Mantell, Mick Foley, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Miss Jackie, Rikishi, Macho Man Randy Savage, Mr. Perfect, Lex Luger, Razor Ramon, Rick Rude, Vader, Ric Flair, Chad Gable, Alexa Bliss, Nia Jax, Ty Dillinger, Apollo Crews, Carmella, Dana Brooke, Neville, Shane Thorne, Akim and Razar, the fucking authors of pain. I almost said the Hall of Pain there. Michael P.S.H., Jimmy Garvan, Tommaso Ciampa, Cedric Alexandra, Oscar, TJP, Redrick Strong, Johnny Gargano, Jason Jordan, Nick Miller, Dash Wilder, and Scott Dawson. The Revival. That looks like a stacked roster to me, but now I'm going to show you guys some more promotional images as well, and then I'm going to give you my thoughts on the roster so far and a few of the screenshots you would have seen above. Okay, the first thing I want to talk about, as you can see from the promotional image above and the screenshot they'll come back on in a minute, I do not like the way the character models of the divas, or female superstars as we probably should call them nowadays, are done again. Look at Alexa Bliss, man. I'm not a good judge of character, but it just seems kind of like Dana Brooke all over again. I mean, I don't know. Like, here's one of Carmella as well. Tell me what you think. Am I just being fussy, or is there some like legitimacy to kind of what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I mean, if you look at the promotional images side by side of obviously what the real person looks like, and then you look at these models, character models per se, am I being too much of a dickhead, or are you in the school of thought of like WWE games can never seemingly get a female character right, hair and all the likes? I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. That's the first and foremost thing that bothers me, if I'm being totally honest about this part of the roster reveal or the screenshots. Like, I thought before like it could just be one or two, but it looks like we're having Dana Brooke syndrome all over again. I'll be honest and say that this is just a small thing that bothers me, so you know, don't feel too negatively about it or don't take it too seriously. But I hate how Jacqueline was called Jacqueline in the last game, or in this game 2K17, and now she's called Miss Jacqueline. Come on, man. Like that shit really bugs me. I mean, I don't know about you, but when they change the names of the players, or when they have the players like in the fucking like, you know, 4 different characters just for essentially what is a different attire. But with that being said, there are some things I like about the game. A lot of things. It does seem quite impressive, but I just wish they wouldn't have such an over-reliance on legends as well. Like, don't get me wrong, I do like to have legends in the game, a lot of legends, but it just seems like, you know, out of that roster reveal, quite a lot of them are legends, man. Like, 41 more superstars. I mean, is there more than like half of them being legends so far? Maybe it's just my paranoia after the awful like Legends of WrestleMania game from like years back. Like, I don't know, guys. Tell me what you think about that. But I am going to get on to one or two things which I previously mentioned that I find positive, but I'm just going to mention it again just to reiterate. So again, on your screen now, you're going to see screenshots of Neville and Finn Balor's basically the models of their superstar. And dude, the graphics look amazing. Now, I know exactly why 2K have chosen these two, or I think I know at least, and it's very, very smart. They are the most shredded and arguably defined people in the WWE, if you want my honest opinion. I mean, look at Neville, man. Like, you'd see that guy in the street and you wouldn't believe he competes in the bloody cruiserweight division. The guy's a bloody monster. Hoping he don't lose to Enzo, but that's another thing altogether. Finn Balor, on the other hand, man, he's got abs for days, man. If I had even half of Finn Balor's abs, even like a quarter of Finn Balor's abs, I'd be a lot more happy with my bloody body. But kudos to 2K. I didn't want to end it on a negative note. Certainly didn't want to make it seem like I was just there to complain. I just want a good wrestling game, you know. I feel like it's been quite a few years since we've had a good wrestling game. I don't know if you guys feel the same. Maybe I'll create a poll on Twitter and you guys can hit me up on that comment section below. Am I the only one that believes it's been too long since we've had a decent wrestling game? But I'll discuss that in a future video. Features I miss in WWE games, or possibly features I would like to return in WWE games, or features I want in WWE games. But for now, guys, that has been part 3 of the roster reveal. Sorry if it came out a bit late to me. I don't know if you guys know, but yesterday, well, you probably should, in England yesterday on the 31st was the last day of football, transfer deadline day, so I was super busy covering that and not able to do this, but I'm glad I've been able to bring it to you better late than never and give you my thoughts and opinions on it, and most importantly get you guys to share yours with me. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Rate, comment and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in part 4.